Welcome back to another edition of the Bright Ideas Daily Nugget. I'm your host, Trent Dyrsmid, and this is the daily video series where I answer your questions about e-commerce, as well as to give you guys a look over my shoulder as my team and I grow our business towards our goal of $10 million per year. In today's video, we're going to answer a question from Stacy Harlow, and her question is how to respond to a supplier when they write back to you some version of, we don't want any more Amazon sellers, you can't sell FBA on Amazon, you can sell over here, but you can't sell on Amazon, no Amazon, no Amazon, no Amazon. You get the idea. All right. Nobody in their right mind does not want to capitalize on the sales opportunity that is the behemoth of Amazon. However, having said that, there are exceptions to that rule when the brand in question, Stacy, is having problems. And the key to overcoming the objection is knowing in advance what the problems are. More than likely, they're having map issues, they have unauthorized sellers, they don't know who they are, there's a race to the bottom, their content is out of control. All of those can be very, very serious issues depending upon their business. For example, one brand that we talked to recently, Walmart buys directly from this particular brand. It's a huge account for the brand. Their stuff on Amazon is wildly out of control. They have over 20 sellers on all their products. They don't know who the hell they are. Their map is being violated. The price is all over the place. The content's out of control. Walmart is saying to them, clean up your beep on Amazon or we are dumping your account, because obviously Walmart is not very impressed that prices are lower on Amazon than they are on Walmart. So your goal, first of all, is to make sure you understand what the problems are, and there's some legwork that you can do to give yourself a big head start prior to ever picking up the phone. So for people who use our WEBS system, which stands for Wholesale E-commerce Business Systems, there is a checklist in that called the pre-call research report, which is a very thorough, as the name suggests, pre-call research activity that you can very easily have one of your virtual assistants do. It is designed, so this is obviously all about preparation. Preparation is key. And so what this report or what this exercise will allow you to do is know how well or how poorly their listing is optimized, especially relative to their competitors. Nobody likes losing. Always use examples relative to their competitors if you can do so. Their competitor sales volume versus their sales volume. You should know that. The ad campaigns that are or are not running for the most obvious keywords that they should be targeting and that their competitors probably are targeting. How do you see if there's an ad campaign running? Type the keyword in Amazon. If no ads show up, guess what? None of their sellers are bothering to run any ad campaigns. Look at their negative product reviews. Is anybody responding to those reviews? Now look at the competitors' negative product reviews. Is anybody responding to those reviews? Once you have all of this information at your fingertips, you're in a position to ask some pretty pointed questions when they say, we don't want any more Amazon sellers. And you say, I agree, you shouldn't have any more Amazon sellers. As a matter of fact, I took a look and you have a lot. You would be a lot better off if you had less Amazon sellers. For example, I looked at your listings and I looked at the listings of name of competitor 1, name of competitor 2, and I noticed that across the board, their listings are better optimized than yours. I also had a look at the keywords that consumers would be using to find your products, and I noticed that there were no ad campaigns, so none of the sellers that are currently selling your product have bothered to invest in running any pay-per-click campaigns. And I also had a look at the reviews, and I noticed that none of your current sellers are bothering to respond to negative reviews. So you're really not getting treated very well by the sellers that are working with you, and I can see why you wouldn't want to have any more sellers. Now, you don't want to do it all in one big long sentence without letting them talk. That would be the wrong way to do it. The right way to do it is to address those points one at a time and ask them the question, why aren't any of your current sellers doing this for you? What you're going to find is that they probably weren't aware of half of this stuff. and you show up and you're super prepared and you're asking all the right questions instead of just saying, oh, come on, if you authorize me, you'll have more sellers and you'll sell more product, which is total BS. As a matter of fact, if they have fewer sellers, they will sell more product, and the reason for that is simple. If you only have 2 sellers, you can basically tell both of them, in order to be a seller, you have to run an advertising campaign. If both of those sellers are taking 25 or 50% of their profits and reinvesting them in ad campaigns, that is going to increase sales. If you have 20 sellers, it's going to be like herding cats to get them all to agree to reinvest 20 or 50% of their profits in ad campaigns. Most of them probably won't know how to do it. Most of them won't be any good at it. So those ad campaigns might not be very successful. The seller won't even, or the brand won't even know if they're actually running the campaigns or not. I go back to what I said before. It's like herding cats. When you explain all of this stuff to a brand, you will blow them away. Does that mean you win the account every time? No. But you will win the account some of the times. And the accounts that we've been winning lately as a result of doing this have been awesome accounts worth $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a month in profit to us. All right, hopefully I answered your question and you are now much more equipped. Stacy, thank you for submitting a question. If you'd like, if someone else who's watching this would like to submit a question, you can easily do that at Brightideas.co/asktrent. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos and you thought, well, that was pretty cool, I'd like to be notified of future videos, just go to Brightideas.co, become a subscriber. When you do, you'll get the notifications of these videos, as well as the podcast interviews that I do with other successful entrepreneurs. And finally, if you're already in our community and you're watching this video in one of our Facebook groups, go ahead right now, if you would, and give it a like, a share, and a comment. Thank you very much. Take care. See you in the next video soon. Bye-bye.